me. Because I can be dumb like that. Okay. Hello, everyone. Let me grab the link and share this with my community and let them know I am live and alive. I can feel my coffee on my teeth and it's weird. All right, stop. Stop. My cat. See. Hello, Dale. How are you? Today has been a weird Monday morning. It has been weird. It's like, for example, this adorable void floof right here. Yes, this adorable void floof. Like, I am not kidding when I say it was a cartoon here for my chair. Like, it was a cartoon moment. I got up from my chair to grab the stand that's holding my phone. So I got up, and it was like maybe 3 feet over that way. Grabbed the stand, turned around, cat was in my chair. Okay, so I picked the cat up, and I put her on the floor, and I put the stand down, and I went, I gotta grab the light. So I walked over there. I store it about 5 feet that way, maybe. Others, like over by the front door. So I go and I grab the light, and I come back here, cat's back in my chair. And then the other cat started meowing. So I was like, wait, did I feed them? Like, maybe that's why this one. Got up, went over into the kitchen to look and see. And yes, they had food. She was yelling at the dishwasher. Okay, fine. Walked back. She was back in my chair. Put her back on the floor, started getting ready. And I was like ready to go live early. But then I got it in my head. I was like, so this, like, they have this thing going on at school for Spirit for the next 3 weeks where they don't have to wear uniforms. They have like these different theme days instead. So I decided to double check. And I was like, oh, okay, tomorrow's scarf day. Neither of my kids have like fun scarves. So I was like, I'll check Target real quick, right? So I had to run upstairs because I have a gift card for Target. So I had to run upstairs real quick, grab the Target gift card, come back, cat was back in my chair. Like, I'm not kidding. It was like literally within seconds of me getting up, cat was in my chair, licking herself. Butt up in the air, just licking herself. A YouTube bullied you. Oh no, Seisha, I'm sorry. Your hands hurt. Ugh. Cats are funny. I adore them, yes. But now she wants to lick herself on my lap, which is just a no. We all know I don't like to sit here and listen to you lick yourself. You can do that in another room. It's December. Mouth noises. Exactly. Exactly. I don't want to hear the mouth noises. I don't even like my own mouth noises, okay? And if you're wondering, because I don't know what it looks like on your end at this moment, but last week, hi. What? Well, but Void Floof is up here. What do you want me to do? There's not enough room for both of you on my lap. I just can't do it anymore. When you were itty bitty bitty bitty, I could do it. She looks so sad. I know, baby. I'm so sorry. If you two could fit, I would have you both on my lap. Anyway, I don't know what it looks like on your end. I'm sure it probably looks different. And I want to make sure I'm within compliance of YouTube. So last week, I think it was last week, someone asked about my planner, right? Because Natalie had bought my planner and we were getting her started. And so I was showing off parts of my planner dealing with imposter syndrome, and someone asked. So I did tag it today. I want to make sure I'm compliant and showing YouTube, like, see, this is what I'm talking about. So yes, I tagged my planner. Yes, I tagged the paperback copy of my book. And yes, I tagged my coffee mug because I'm using it. So yes, they are all tagged. If you are wondering, and now I am compliant with YouTube because I have shown them all. So I've got that going for me. You could hear the sad. I know, right? She's so sad. She's just like, Dogs are worse. Always decides to lick his paws just as I'm trying to sleep. No! Dogs do have louder mouth noises. They do. They're, ugh. I can't, Good morning, Jessica. Sorry, I missed a couple of comments while I was rambling. And then children. Oh. Children are worse because they think it's cool. Like, cats, okay, fine, whatever. Dogs, okay, fine. But they're just, ultimately, they're just trying to clean themselves or get rid of an itch or something, right? But kids are like, hey, this sounds cool. Like, no. I miss having cats, though. Hubby's allergic. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm so glad my kids are not allergic because I don't know what I would do if all of a sudden I couldn't have my cats. Like, I don't even date people who don't like cats, simply because I refuse to get rid of my cats for any man. You know what I mean? Ooh, hairless cat. That might be an option. All right. You know what? All of that in Void Floof has to go. I'm sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. You're already putting my foot to sleep, though. She's just so big. Could you imagine me with a Maine Coon? I want a Maine Coon, by the way. Like, if you ever see one on the side of the road and you're like, I wonder if anyone would adopt this cat. Me. I'll do it. She is not a Maine Coon, obviously. She's about, I want to say, a third of the size is what a Maine Coon would be. And I struggle picking this one up. Hairless cats freak you out a bit? Yeah, I don't blame you there. Hey! Mona! Brizzo! Why are you two facing off against each other? No, ma'ams. Oh, hi! You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall because my book is not gonna hold you. And it's gonna slide and you're gonna fall. Oh, for crying out loud. I put the other one down and this one's like, oh, yay, I'm back. They got jealous. They did. You're not gonna sit up here very much longer than she did, though. see, you two grew too fast and you lost my lap. I guess it's fine. She's licking herself. Probably looks really jacked up, though, that you're like, oh, she's down, let me jump up. Singing the wheels on the bus. Oh, yay. You remember what you were going to ask me? Okay, good. Ask me. Piper used to, when Piper was, well, actually, I don't know how old Emma is, but when Piper was young, when she started singing the song, she used to scream sing her ABCs. So, like, she'd be in her bedroom and she'd just be like, hey! Like, top of her lungs, scream singing. 4, yeah. Yuki is at your feet, chewing a bone. Oh, Yuki. How is she doing? Is she feeling better? What does it matter? What does it matter? Took her for a walk. Pa's all better, finally. Yay! With Amazon, do they allow you to have 2 author pro... Excuse me. If one is under a pen name and the other is under your real name. I have no idea, to tell you the truth. I know that once you publish your book, or once you submit the book, even, because it might even just be for pre-order. Once you submit the book, you get an email at once it's like, hey, your listing is live on Amazon. And then that email includes a link that says, like, you know, click here to create and fill out your author page. I have no idea if an author who is publishing under 2 different author names gets 2 different links or not. I've never set that up for anyone, so I don't actually know. Franco, how are you, Franco? This isn't good. Yeah, oh, am I bugging you? Cat's like looking at me like you are annoying. Believe me, you are not more annoyed than I am at this cough. Good morning, how are you? Awesome as always, trying to figure out how... Elfster? Oh, Elfster's cool. I like Elfster. It's like the best way to run a Secret Santa, honestly. So basically, whatever community you're in that, well, unless you're the one setting it up, but whatever community you're in, someone will set it up. And then they will send out invitations. Oh my God. What? Stop licking me. Then they will send out invitations. Now, hopefully, like, they're adding the email and sending out the invitation. Otherwise, it can get really wild and, like, big and unruly really fast. But they send out the invitations. You have an RSVP date. So, and when they set it up, they choose the exchange date and the buy date, like the date by which you have to have purchased something. So you have the RSVP date. Everyone who says yes. All right, go. No. Okay. Oh my God. Hang on. Let it go. Okay. Everyone who says yes, they RSVP by the date. Then Elfster switches things around. You can add in some rules and certain things like that, like only one match per, and it shouldn't ever be like, you can make it so they don't ever just go back and forth, but like they actually have to have different people and whatnot. Set all the rules. Elfster matches everyone up, emails them all and says, hey, you're all matched up. Once you say yes, you can like set up your wish list. I usually just go in and like add stuff from Amazon, but you can set it up from anywhere. So then, and your address is shared with the person who got you, stuff like that. And then you can, when you're buying for someone, you just go through their list, or you can go off their list if you want. Like, you don't have to use their list. The list is just there to give you ideas. Basically you can do whatever you want. And then their address is right there, and then you mark it as shipped. So the organizer can tell, like, if someone isn't sending this present, and they can start nudging, like, hey, how come you haven't sent the present yet? Letting my nails soak while I watch Howl's Moving Castle. I'll Google it here in a few to see if that has an answer. Rather ask you first instead of digging and ending up in a rabbit hole of a different topic on Google. I hear that. Hello, Kimmy. Let me see. Let's see if I can Google it while I'm here. You can only have 3 author pages per Amazon KDP account. So make sure you choose your names carefully and maybe even cross genre. You can have up to 3. There you go. I don't have addresses. Oh, that makes it difficult. Did my previous response with a link not go through? It did. Kindlepreneur.com, Amazon author. But I can't click on it. I see it, but if I click on it, it's going to close my live and take me elsewhere. But I do see it. I do like, that is another positive for moving from TikTok over to YouTube, is we can share links. It's, harder on my end to try to share the link than it is for y'all, but we can share links. That was always such a pain in TikTok. Both found the same answer though. Nice. Also just found out about metadata and more in Scrivener. I'm trying not to do anything till nails done. Yes. Yeah, you don't have to worry. Yeah. Yeah, get your nails done. Definitely works with what I'm planning. I don't know how to respond to people on here. Just the option to report or put user in timeout. I'm so lost. If you I think you can just at them. I don't know if it will actually tag them or not. But like, if you wanted to answer Jessica's question, you could just like, at Jessica, here's my answer to your question. But I don't think you can actually like respond. Not in the chat. The chat is like real time. So I don't think you can technically reply to the chat. It's not like a comment section. It didn't show up as blue. Yeah, I don't think it actually tags them. I think it just lets us know who you're talking to. So like if someone wanted to respond to you and say, at Kimmy, this is why that won't work, then it's not going to tag you, but we'll all see Kimmy and we'll know that they're talking to you. Figuring out lives on YouTube. I know, right? But it is nice that we can share those links. Because that was a pain on TikTok. Every time someone asked a question and someone had the answer, but the answer came in the form of a link, and then we couldn't share the link. There was no good way to share the link. It was like, train your memory to remember this. You're the only person I follow on here that goes live. It didn't tag when I added Jessica. Yeah, I don't think it tags them in the... I don't think you can tag anyone in the chat. Many scrap paper notes. What do you do to shake off real world problems to write? I get in my happy place because it's the only thing I can do. So if you've got a movie that you watch that always puts you in a good mood, if you've got certain music that you listen to that always puts you in a good mood, the key is to identify what those are and keep them aside, and not just, I should listen to music and see if that puts me in a good mood, because what ends up happening is you end up choosing music that evokes the same emotion you're feeling, because that's what you're feeling right now, and your brain tries to like reinforce it. But if you want to actually change your mood, you have to pick the music and the show and whatever else that will pull you out of that mood and into another one. So you surround yourself with that, whatever that is. Build a blanket for it. If you need to, read a book, watch a movie, give yourself a break, like get away from people if they're what's got you out of your happy place at the moment. You guys. Self-care, short-term stuff. Yes, that's my problem right now. Yeah. Baths tend to make you, it's okay. I already put you down once. I already put you down with your ass. Oh, get mad. She stopped purring. She's like, listen, I want on your lap. She legit looked at me and stopped purring. Anyway, like a lot of times when you look at self-care, they're like, go take a bath. But that only helps you if baths make you happy. In the case of something like this, baths are great. Love baths, are very relaxing. But if you're trying to like invoke a mood and all baths do is relax you, then that's not going to invoke the mood that you're after. But if you're like in a bath and you're getting happy or eating your favorite meal, like I would never be able to judge a cooking show. As much as I love them, I would never be able to, because if I was excited, I'd be like, ooh. If I'm eating good food, I'm like, they would never, but like no one would, the contestants would be like, oh, well, Naomi likes it. Or I'm like, ugh, like, ooh. And then, oh, well, Naomi hates that, so I'm screwed. But like, whatever makes you happy, do that. Surround yourself with that on all fronts until you are back in that happy spot. And then in the happy spot, start writing. How would I go about getting myself in Christian bookstores? So start by having a book, and then you're gonna almost said attack. Don't say attack, because next thing you know, it will be more than a war on Christmas. It'll be a war on Christian bookstores, and we don't want that. But you're going to approach that the same way as you would, say, Barnes and Noble or any of the other bookstores. You have the book ready. Go into one of the Christian bookstores and like figure out who their buying manager is, or their event manager, event coordinator. It just depends. If it's like an indie bookstore, it might all be the same person. If it's like a chain, you might have like a regional director or a store director or something along those lines. It might be an event manager that handles multiple stores in the same chain that are all within the same like few states or whatever. So you just find out who it is who coordinates their events and whatnot. One of the easiest ways to get in, first, talk to your community. So you're marketing, you're building a following, the book is getting ready to come out. You're going to talk to your community and you're going to tell them, hey, go, talk to your local bookstores. Go talk to those Christian bookstores that you shop at and tell them you want my book. You're going to go to your street team and say, hey, go to your local stores and tell them that you want them to stock my book. Things like that. Bookstores listen to patrons. And so if people are going in and saying, hey, do you have this book? And they say no, and they say, okay, I'd like you to stock this book for me, please. They will take that into account. Now, some of them might still say no, and that's fine, but at least they have a request on record. Then for like in your local area, you can go in and try to set up like a book signing or something. And what I like to do is, like, when you go in for your book signing, go in with about 10 books and keep 5 more books in your car. And you can change those numbers based on how large your local platform is and stuff like that. But 10 and 5, 5 and 5, or whatever. You go in, you have the event, you're signing the books, you sell out of the books that you have on hand. You go to your car, you go, oh, I'm done, but I have some extras in my car. You go to your car, you grab those, you come in, you sell those. And now you've got something, you've got a statistic. It's not, an official statistic or anything like that, but now you've got something, you've got data that you can go back to their buying manager for, and you can say, hey, look, like, I ran out of the books I had in stock and my backup pile in my car. Would you like to stock some of these? And there is a good chance that when they see how well the event goes, they'll see that as interest in the book, and they'll say yes, and they'll start trying to buy them at that point. I started reading the 30-Day Marketing book last night. You think Twitter is still a viable promo platform? No. Which is sad. But no, I don't. That's why I did say, like, choose another platform that offers good targeting, like Facebook, LinkedIn, Threads. Threads is weird because it's somewhere between like Facebook and Instagram, where you can put links, but they're not clickable links. And so it's weird. It hasn't decided which form of social media it's going to take yet. But LinkedIn, Facebook, Blue Sky, they all allow you to share targeted links, like where you can individual links, like where one post can target a specific link. Instagram, TikTok, Threads-ish, they only pretty much, well, Instagram now has 5 links on their profile, but for the most part, they only do 1 link per profile. So that requires a slightly different strategy. So yeah, pick your favorite. We'll tweak the strategy to go from there. The only reason I don't think Twitter is viable at this moment is because advertisers are leaving. It's such a volatile platform right now, and there doesn't seem to be a plan to move forward to stabilize it outside of let's try to charge the patrons as much money as we can before we go under. So until there's more of a plan, it's hard to say. Advertisers are leaving. The exception to this right now is, despite everything, publishers and agents are still on Twitter X. They're still on X because no other platform has been able to replace the writing community and the publishing community the way that Twitter has it established. And publishers, as you will find out, are very old school. It is very hard for them to start to pivot. So if you're trying to go for trad publishing and you want a chance to meet up with publishers and agents and people who are getting involved in pitch parties and stuff, stay on Twitter. But understand that you're not likely to find your readers there anymore. Start with music that is similar and move to happier. Yeah, if you're a good DJ, you can do that. Listen to music or watch Marvel. Marvel will get me going. Self-massage and petting puppies. Nice. Churches might promote your book if you join a few meetings or offer a donation. Oh, maybe. I get decent traffic with Facebook and TikTok. I want to quit, but I've connected with several celebs and don't want to lose that. What's Blue Sky? So Blue Sky is a new social platform. I don't know how new it is, but the guy who founded Twitter after Elon Musk started his thing, he went and he founded Blue Sky. It is very similar to Twitter, but it's a little bit more decentralized. And so you go in and there are several feeds. So when I've signed up, it asks you for your interest, and then your interest is available as a feed. So there's if I look at mine, there's a writing and publishing, there's a book lovers, there's who I'm following, and then there's creative entrepreneurs and SEO. So I'm following 5 different feeds, and they all show up at the top, and I can just scroll through them or something. But it's other than that, it's very similar to, I want to say 2014, 2015 Twitter-ish. Right before the political crap made Twitter too loud, but Twitter was already loud. You know what I mean? Twitter was getting loud, but it was not before it became toxic, I should say. But Twitter was already starting to get loud. So right now it's got that feeling split into different feeds. I don't know how strong of a platform it is yet. I don't know how good it will be. I think of all the current, because there's been a few, right? There's Mastodon, and there's been a lot of platforms coming up in the past year. I think of all of them, Threads and Blue Sky are the 2 that have the strongest chance of replacing Twitter. But Threads seems to be more interested in just highlighting Instagram. It doesn't seem interested in carving out its own place at all. It certainly doesn't seem interested in actually replacing Twitter and giving people what we liked about Twitter prior to all the toxicity and the crazy. Blue Sky is a little bit closer, but you're jumping right into the loud, and that is jarring. Yeah, I did see. I was like, and you know why he did it? You know why he did it? He does that because he's, besides the fact that he's stupid, but he does that because it's part of his brand. His brand has always been, I'm one of you little guys. I'm one of you. And so every time he's public, he will always speak out against the corporations and the big advertisers. And he doesn't care because his brand is, I'm one of the little people. So he always positions himself to be where he thinks we want him to be on our side. Every time. He's not one of us, obviously. He is one of the corporates. But the more he can position himself and make us little people feel like he's on our side, like he's David and Disney is Goliath, the more he can do that, the more our people believe him when he spouts off his stupidity. No, right now I think Blue Sky is by invite only. I might have an invitation. I don't remember. I might have an invitation though. I'll look, and if I do, I'll send it to Word. I was considering niching down after seeing some fiction books in those stores. Some of them were more allegorical and not on the nose, like Christian fiction books that I'm used to. It's just up to the owner. Honestly, some owners, they want it very narrow focused Christian, a very particular view of Christendom in their stores. And others are like, if you say the word Christian, I'll take it. You know, if you have a character in your book named Christian, I'll stock it. So definitely do your research and decide, like, is this a book they might actually even stock? Because you don't want to waste your time. It's one thing to, it's one thing to, like, you know, contact them and for whatever reason they say no, okay, fine, whatever. But it's completely different if you contact them and you waste all this time going through all this stuff only for them to be like, oh, but you fall just outside of what we're looking for. Invite only. Yeah, because it's still, I think, in beta. Plotting room starts in a few and I haven't quit. Well, when is your last room on Clubhouse? Hi. When did you get back up here? DM you on Facebook or Discord. Okay. Yeah, I think, is your last room my last room? Oh, last room is on New Year's Eve. Okay. When is, before you go, I'm sorry, before you go, when is our room on ADHD? Because I'm pretty sure that's my last room. Almost every church that I have been to has a place to promote members' books, usually a newsletter. Oh, DM you on Facebook or in the Discord for an invitation. Okay. Is it this Sunday? Okay. I knew it was coming up. I could not remember what date it was. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. 9 o'clock, right? Right? Central? I think so. I'll double check. I think it's on my calendar. If not, I will DM you. Nine a.m. Central. All right. I'll be there. Ping me just in case. Be like, hey, Naomi, are you ready? We got 10 minutes. But I'll be there. Will do. All right. Have a great day, Seisha. No, stop licking me. What? Cat. You do not need my coffee. Yes, hi. Yeah. Is your name the same on Discord? I am pretty sure her name is the same on Discord. Cats are fun. They are. Author-wise. There's my staff who thinks she's a lapdog. My bio dad's dog is like that. Athena, big old black lab, thinks she's a lapdog. It's like the bigger the dog, the smaller they think they are. Have you noticed that? Why do all big dogs think they are small? Right? Exactly. Exactly that. Can't be on Blue Sky, have enough distractions. Okay. I would say, Franco, go to Blue Sky and wherever else, like whenever because you don't know what's going to pop off, right? You just don't know until it's already done. So go to Blue Sky, sign up so that, no, not right now because it's invitation only. Unless you wanted to take an invite and then go and sign up. Secure your username. Even if you don't use it, even if you turn around and you disable it on your phone or you remove the notifications or whatever, because I've seen this happen to a lot of authors, like when Facebook took off, just for example, right? We were all sitting on MySpace, just all happy-go-lucky with our top 8 lists. And then Facebook took off, and then MySpace went under. And then a lot of people, when they went over to MySpace, or when they went over to Facebook, they couldn't use the name the way that they wanted to. Or, Instagram took off, and no one knew Instagram was going to take off. I think people forget because Instagram has been around so long, but Instagram used to be the kids app. You know what I mean? And so like a lot of people who were doing author stuff on Facebook, as Instagram came up, they were all like, that's a kids app. What do I want to be there? No. And then when Instagram took off, they would try to sign up for Instagram and their username was already taken. And so they had to get something different. Grandma's Chihuahua. Chihuahuas are like, in their own minds, they are like the fiercest, biggest dogs ever. You miss MySpace, right? Sometimes I do too. But anyway, yeah, whenever you see an emerging channel and you can get signed up, get into the channel, secure your username, and then get back out. You don't have to use it. You don't have to be the first on it. But at least secure your username. Because then if it dies like this slow, horrible social media death, or it never takes off, well, who cares? It's just going to go away. But if it does take off, and then all of a sudden you start hearing everyone saying, are you on TikTok? Why aren't you on TikTok? You need to be on TikTok. Your market, book talk is taking off. You need to get on TikTok right now. Great. You've got a username already secure that matches everything else. So you can just hop in. I said that to my brother about TikTok. Yeah, you can get on the wait list. I'm pretty sure I have at least one invitation. I'm not positive on how many, more than one, but I'm pretty sure I have at least one. And then Seisha has one. And I think like if I share it into Word, and then whoever takes my invitation shares theirs into Word, and so on and so forth, we can get everyone on there. Does morning percentile rolls on what kind of day it will be. I had to change my username because someone reported my account that stole my name on TikTok. Oh my God. Is that what happened? Well, I'm sorry. All right, Kat, I gotta, you're so cute and you're so sweet. You're so tiny and you're still putting my foot to sleep. Word is the, there you go, segment inside my Discord. So my Discord is at Who Wants to Write a Book, right? That's the name of my Discord. The invitation is on whowantstowriteabook.com. Word is Write or Die. And that is the paid subscription side of it. Used to be on TikTok. I moved it over to the Discord. It's like a special little chat in there. It's fewer members that are in there. It's like $9 a month. We do office hours once a week. And they get like templates and stuff. Like whenever I make something up that I'm going to sell, I usually end up giving it to them first or whatever for free. But that's a paid part. That's a paid membership inside the free Discord. I used to watch Noodle the Pug to see if it was going to be a... Bones! Oh my God, I haven't thought of Noodles in so long. I wonder how they're doing. I've forgotten to check. I used to check whether or not it was a Bones Day or no Bones Day. And then I stopped because I got mad. And I shouldn't have gotten mad. I was sensitive, but whatever. I got mad because I went and I checked and it was a no Bones Day. So I posted something and I said no Bones Day. And then the next day, someone, like, people were commenting because the post, like sometimes on TikTok, there's like this delay to the algorithm. So sometimes you can post something, it'll take off right away. And sometimes you'll post something and it'll be like 2 weeks before it starts taking off. Well, people were like going off on me that it wasn't a Bones Day or whatever, or that it was a Bones Day on it when I said it was a no Bones Day or something along those lines. They were like going off on me for it. And I'm like, Did you see the date that this was posted? Like, what in the world? Oh no, Noodles passed. Oh, now I feel awful. Oh, that's sad. Dale, why would you make me sad? Love the word group. The word group is nice. I do like it. All right. Now that Dale has made me sad. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Dale. You're fine. So Noodles is no more, but there are twin pug puppies. Yeah, obviously I missed all of that. I'm sad, but that's okay. It's not your fault. All right, y'all. I do have to run. So office hours in about 30 minutes-ish. Okay, I'll post the link in Word. To the rest of you, I hope you have an amazing day. Go get all the words written. Need to be adopted if anyone wants a pug. Oh, no, I don't want a pug. I like other people's dogs. Like, I would go and pet Cerberus. I'd be like, puppy. I would go and pet Cerberus. I like other people's dogs, though. I don't like taking care of dogs. Is that bad? That's not bad, right? I will give other people's dogs all the loves in the world, but I would rather live with cats. Anyway, all right, y'all. Go have an amazing day. Go get all the words written, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning, okay? Bye.